Hi, all, and welcome to Under the Skin. Something a little bit different today. This is our new interview series, which is the Under the Skin minis. Basically, we're going to be looking at on-topic events that are happening in the cricket world and looking at our current indoor players. So I'm really pleased to welcome Lucy Weston to the show. Hello, Lucy.
Hiya.
How you doing? You okay?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, thanks. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Very good. So Lucy actually is currently in our England women's side. She's playing currently for Leicestershire County Cricket Club in the women's and girls section, and is part of Rotary Park Cricket Club. So Lucy, how's lockdown been? I know obviously you're 16 years old, so you're still doing lots of schoolwork, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, online school is, oh, I wouldn't wish it upon anyone. I'm pretty sure everyone my age could agree that it's not great. I mean, we all prefer being at school, we all prefer being with our friends, we all prefer being out allowed to go outside. So I think it's just really, really hard to actually be inside and in those dreaded four walls of your house.
Yeah, no, I can't imagine it's easy. And obviously, you've got the distractions at home as well, whether it be obviously your parents are working from home or your siblings and pets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine it's easy to sit down and actually concentrate for a long period of time. But I hope that obviously all of the well, children ultimately at home are getting on with it fine and are going to find a way to get through the exams that they are going to do now.
Yeah, indeed. I think we've just got to find a way to just keep going. I mean, hopefully, we don't know how long's going to be left in lockdown, but we've just got to keep positive, I guess.
Yeah, stay positive. I mean, that's the best thing to do, and keep a positive mindset about everything. And I mean, positives is why we're here, isn't it? Firstly, congratulations. Some brilliant news about you getting selected for the Loughborough Lightning Academy.
Thank you very
Um,
much.
yeah, no, it's absolutely fantastic to see you progress like that. How was that news when you got that?
Oh, I was so nervous before getting the email through, but when it came through, my mum had just got home from work and I ran out of the door, and she just knew as soon as I ran towards her. And I was so pleased because it's been something I've been working towards for a long time now, and I've obviously struggled with some injuries in 2020, so it was just really, really, really good news. There isn't another word to explain it. Um,
No, I mean you've explained it really well. It's yeah, that feeling of getting into any side that you're looking to get to, and the jubilation you feel is absolutely brilliant. So I can imagine exactly what you were feeling. What about that process are you now looking forward to? So you've trained hard, you've done the hard work, performed at trials, you're in the side. What are you looking forward to about that experience?
I think it's just being pushed and being around people that are the same as you and better, and just then getting to the next stage of achieving the dream for playing for England. It just feels really good to be in an environment with these high performance players and coaches, and just have the facilities and training to progress to the next level.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And is there anybody that you already know in that system? That's at the
Yeah,
Loughborough Lightning.
yeah. I know a couple of people from sort of previous years where I've trialed, and a couple of the coaches, and I've made a few new friends as well from sort of other counties around Leicestershire, which is really nice.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've quite enjoyed this whole the way that they've done the Loughborough Lightning, the Loughborough Lightning Academy, Loughborough Sparks, and the whole thing around it. Really, I mean, we've been lucky enough to be have some of those sides playing the indoor comps, as you know, and it's been good to see exactly how much young cricketing talent there is out there for the women's and girls sections.
Yeah, there is
Um,
so much out there. You just got to find it all.
Yeah, and I mean, one thing, I mean, you explained that really well because it leads me on to the next thing. But Leicestershire County Cricket Club, I mean, there's some brilliant girls coming out of Leicestershire that are playing indoor cricket. I mean, just to name a few that went to the 2018, Junior World Series, obviously yourself and Sophie Bennett, Izzy Barnes, Aimee Colquhoun, Izzy Hudson, and Libby Haward. You guys coming out of Leicestershire and representing England is absolutely fantastic. And then not to mention some of the girls that are in the women's team,
Yeah.
Emily Stanyard, Niki Patel, Katie Winterton, and Una Paramjothy. So the guys at Leicestershire, obviously Mark, Barber, and Heather are obviously doing a fantastic job to keep that pipeline of players coming through. why is it that you think that we have such a good hub from Leicester?
I think there's a really good kind of sense of community in Leicestershire, and it's just a testament to all the hard work that the coaches have put in at Leicestershire, and it just shows that everyone gets along really well. And I think once one person sort of signed up to play indoor, everyone kind of joined in because we all rely on each other. It's just a great sense of community and teamwork, I guess.
Yeah, no, that's true, and that's one of the key things about the sport, isn't it? That sense of family and community and playing together. And obviously, at the times when we've had these, the girls come up and sign up to play. Obviously, Niki was captain of the Leicestershire women's side at that point, and now Katie's the captain of Leicestershire women's, and both of them are two of the best players, certainly in the indoor side of things in the whole country. So yeah, quality, and obviously now new chairman, obviously in charge of the club. It seems like they're doing some massive things, and Leicestershire are really moving forward. I've newly back on board with the 15s girls side of things with Andy Hibbard there, and I think it's remarkable some of the stuff they're doing and
Yeah, I
how
think
they're
the
doing.
change of scenery has been really good, and I think pushing for trying to get more girls into the sport, I just think it's really, really good. More people we can get playing, the better.
Yeah, no, exactly, and then hopefully we'll be looking to have some kind of county age group indoor comps going forward. That's one of our aims,
That
certainly.
sounds really exciting.
Yeah, and then obviously it'd be nice to see which girls come forward from that kind of environment and can make it to the next step to England like you guys have and travel the world. I
Yeah,
mean,
and make
that's
it way more competitive. I mean, who doesn't love traveling the world, right?
true. Okay, so my kind of summary really is that you're 16, like I said, and you're actually in the AIC women's squad. So you went from playing as a 13-year-old in New Zealand in 2018, and already progressed to being in the women's side. So how have you found that step up from going from that 17 and under World Cup to the women's training squad now?
Well, at first it was kind of a bit of a shock to the system because even before going to New Zealand, I'd only been really playing indoor cricket for not even a year. And then to sort of 2 years later be put in the women's squad, it was definitely a shock, but it's also been really, really, really good because it's not a completely different environment. It's just you're surrounded by, again, people that have been playing for years, and it's a really, really good learning experience, especially.
Yeah, no, brilliant. And I mean, I must say the other person is obviously Sophie Bennett. She's done the same thing, and how far you two have come in just 2 years is absolutely incredible. So the works that you're doing at indoors, at your clubs, at your county is obviously really paying off. So I mean, all I can say is keep up that good work, and it'd be brilliant to see where you guys are going to be heading in the next couple of years. I know what your personal aims are, but I'm really hoping that we see you excel and make them. So last question from me, I guess, is how has indoor cricket effectively helped your outdoor stuff?
Oh, in so many ways. You don't realize it until you go from playing indoor and then you go and play outdoor. It helps. I mean, technically, it helps massively with playing the ball later, um, getting your line and length sorted. Because if you don't get it right in indoor, well, that's that's not very good. But and fielding wise, agility, fitness, it's got all the components that you need for the outdoor game, and it's really good transferable skills. And I just think there's no other better thing than indoor cricket to help improve your outdoor game.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, really well said. All those things are obviously, potent in both formats of the game, whether you've got to bowl a line and length, whether you've got to hit the gaps or play the ball late. And obviously fielding is fielding, right? You've got to
Yeah,
catch the ball and stop the ball, whatever format you're playing. So yeah, no, really well said, Lucy. And, thank you so much for joining us on this mini episode. All I say is, we look forward to seeing where you go. We look forward to seeing the results of some of those lightning matches, and obviously how Leicestershire do this season. So, thank you for joining us, and thank you for your time.
thank you. I've really enjoyed sort of sharing some of my opinions on things.